I remember one time when I was in the studio and the girl's phone was like on, it was not on silent by mistake, and it was like there was like an uproar from the MCR, from the camera unit. So like that's what I've did.
No, any other experience? Well, Emmanuel, can you relate? What were the monitoring that you encountered?
Okay, so due to that, this is my first industrial training. The monitoring was was 100%. I was monitored daily. So sometimes when we go for events, my boss tell me the certain angle of photographs I must take, and also put the point that good photograph helps telling a good story. So I think that like helped me very well to adjust my frame, my shots to give good stories.
Were you at the time castigated?
I won't really count it as that, because everything as part of as
it's a learning experience.
Yes, it's a learning experience. So I take it as it is.
So how were you keeping record of the activities you were doing?
Okay, so in school we have something called logbook. So that's where we like record all what we do every day for a week. So, and that's what we are going to present when we get to school.
For you, will you say that what you have recorded are something that you can get recommendation from?
Something like what I've recorded?
That you have recorded. What
yes.
Okay, recording in the logbook, what were the things you were recording?
I recorded what I learned. I didn't record into my logbook straight. If I'm in the studio and they're like giving us insights on some things, I type on my phone. But if I'm in the office, I write in the notebook, and then at the end of the week, I input it into my logbook.
And have you been supervised on that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I also want to look at the models. Since you have been moving around, who are the people that you are regarding as a model and that you want to copy over time?
Okay, so firstly, online I have different role models, or people I'll call influencers that are making positive impact in me. So I have Joshua Mike Bamiloye and others. So, but during this training, I've also learned a lot from my boss and also Mr. Dari Folarin, great people. So they've impacted a lot in me. So yes.
It is well. Well, what are the other stories you might want to tell? What are the other stories you might want to tell? Streetwise, okay. You said you came from a comfortable environment, and then you are now around. Can you relate some oddities you observe, something that thrilled you, something that put you off, and all that during this kind of period?
Okay, when I started, before I came for internship, I thought that it was all coordinated and organized. But like when I got to the camera unit, I saw how it went behind the scenes, how sometimes they had to like rush to quickly get things off the set, to quickly put on a new set, how you quickly have to frame. Let's say you quickly have to pan left, pan right. It was like an eye opener. Like I was mesmerized when I said that, this actually was what goes on behind the scenes, that there is no mistake when it comes on air. So like,
so you see a perfect situation out there, but not knowing that a lot went into it.
Yes,
during preparation.
Scenes, yes,
so which means you are thrilled during
yes,
presentations.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Well, but when you look at, have you observed any itches? Have you been involved in any itch?
Yes. Like I said earlier, a girl's phone made noise in the studio during a live program. There are times where what they are showing on TV, let's say the caption is not right, they will communicate to you as the cameraman. You quickly have to rush to the MCR, tell them to change what is on the TV, or a producer's phone, a presenter's phone rings. You quickly have to rush to turn it off, change the background, all those things.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
And if you now look back, has it changed something in you?
Yes. I would say my reflex is quicker now, because like I respond to those situations quicker than before. When I first started, I would have to load in my head, oh, what do I have to do before I go and do it? But now, like, I know what to do before it goes out of hand.
Emmanuel,
Yes, sir.
what were the situational shocking experience that you had that maybe you felt, oh, I shouldn't have done this? Or
Okay, so there was one time we made a courtesy visit to Mapoli, Moshood Abiola Polytechnic.
Okay.
So I was to make a video for the guests and the everybody there. So I made the mistake of not connecting the mic to the phone. So and I think after the interview, when I played the video, it didn't give the video the authenticity.
yeah.
Yes, the video was
the
not.
visual,
Yes,
I mean the audio quality.
Yes, the audio quality was not that great. So in which has stayed in me that whenever I'm meant to make a video, that should be the first thing I should monitor and check to ensure great audio quality.
So, from that experience, are you equipped?
Yes, I'm equipped very well. Since that's not the first, and that's the first thing that happened. So and I've done other things related to that, and I've not made mistake. So I think it has really helped me.
Yeah. Will you also relate your experience in a TV presentation?
Okay, TV presentation as a person behind.
Program presentation.
Yes,
yeah.
as a person behind the scene, I've seen how the anchor they do the presentation, how they ask questions, how they make introduction, and how they flow with how the program is going. So I think that has also like helped me, and I've been able to understand how everything goes.
So if you are given an opportunity,
Yes.
are you ready?
Yes, I am, sir.
You take a shot?
Yes, I'll take it.
Okay, we'll give you an experience. Well, Elizabeth,
Yes, sir.
suppose tomorrow you are not asked to pan the camera or to hand the camera, and you are asked to do presentation. Are you ready?
Or to do a presentation.
Yeah. Or to anchor a program.
I can try.
You will try.
Yes, sir.
What will you be doing? Give us a hint of what you'll be doing.
Okay, set your questions beforehand. Try to relate with your guests before the program, just to have a flow. We then make sure that they know what they are coming to talk about on the program. So
Yeah, great. Emmanuel,
So
let us, for example, you have been part of program presentation on your image. In the preparation, what are the stages that you have gone through, and how will you relate? How will you say it has imbued in you certain things?
okay, so first thing is making sure you relate with your personnel, your guests very well, because when you relate with them, you are going to flow with them. Your questions, when you give them questions, it is going to flow. So I think another thing I've learned is sometimes you don't follow how you make your questions. Some things can just come that will add to the flow, and make sure you are able to follow suit to ensure that everything goes on smoothly.
You know, on some occasions,
Yes.
comments will happen, and you just extract some things that you
Yes.
need to quickly ask a question about. Well, that's a spontaneous questions. Well, it is your image. I'm relating with the interns who are doing their 3 months industrial experience. Elizabeth is working with OGTV, and Emmanuel is working with Pr-Primus Limited. It is one of the core issues that we are doing to ensure that these students are prepared for future challenges. And of course, we have to thank Industrial Training Fund, who has been organizing this for the students, that is equipping them for future competencies. But if you look at it, tomorrow, if you happen to work in another environment, what are the experience and expertise you are going to put on ground?
Okay, so this current industrial training has really improved my professionalism. So I know what to do when crisis comes up. I know what to do when we go out for events, how to cover news stories. So I think that's the thing that I'll be adding to the next place of assignment when I'm doing my next industrial training.
Yeah. For you, what are you planning to do when you have next opportunity?
I think I'm going to add what I've learned from this internship to my portfolio. I think I'm going to do that to just make it bigger, and I'll add the experiences I've learned. If I end up working in another TV station, the protocols I've learned from this TV station, I'm going to take it there.
Do you really have to work in a TV station?
No,
are you not ready to broaden?
No, I'm just saying if I end up not working in a public relations organization, that it's a TV station I get or a radio station, I'll put the experiences I've learned into it as well.
Talking about public relations, what do you understand by public relations?
Public relations is an avenue for an organization to communicate with their audience through social media, through news, press release. It's just like a way to build a formal relationship, formal, informal, a good relationship between the organization and its publics.
Great. Yeah. How will you explain public relations?
Okay, public relations is ensuring or making an organization and the audience to see the good side of an organization. So for the audience to see the good side of the organization, that means the organization must take steps, must be practical in engaging them to see the goodwill and the good side. So basically it's just the image perception of a brand to the audience.
Well, probably you also need to know that public relations does not side a particular people. Public relations is for all stakeholders. It is a mechanism where you get the inputs of all the stakeholders and you get the aspirations, objectives, and goals of an organization, and then fuse them together. When you fuse them together, it will both be mutually beneficial to the stakeholders and the organization. And when that is done, conflict is removed, and then there can be what we call return on investment to stakeholders, those people who are also leveraging businesses for the organization, who are supporting. So we are still on Your Image, the public relations program on TV, and I'm flowing with the interns who are currently having their 3 months experience. One is with OGTV, the other is Pr-Primus. Well, if this program ends, your internship, what would be the things that you would love to keep or you cherish as an experience here?
Okay, what I would cherish is basically what I've learned, handling tight deadlines, knowing what to do at the right time, and also improving on what I've learned. So that's basically what I would do after this internship.
Let me ask you, what are the challenges you feel that you should have overcome, that you haven't overcome during this period?
Okay, I would say networking with other professionals. So that's one thing I'm working on right now. So I'm trying to push myself to the limits to meet other people, to exchange ideas, and I'm going to overcome it. I'm overcoming it, so I'm going to overcome it.
Yeah, coming to you, you know that in public relations, we are always eager to meet people. We are always eager to relate. We are always eager to communicate the essence of ourselves, of an organization, or the product or service that we render, would you say that you are an asset to OGTV during this period?
I would say yes.
You say yes?
Yes.
Okay. How will you value? How will you value your presence here?
Because I would say sometimes when like the cameramen are like tired, as interns, not just me, my fellow interns, as interns, we ease them with carrying of the camera, because they are quite elderly men that work here. So like we ease them of the stress, at least for the 3 months that we are doing our internship. We help them to carry the camera, to frame, just to ease them of their stress. So I would say we are an asset.
Yeah, that's great. And how have you been communicating with home?
We call. I go back home every week.
Every week?
Yes, sir.
So you are not still far away from home?
No, sir.
So in your own instance, how have you been communicating with them?
Yes, I call my parents and I go home during the weekends also.
Any kind of experience sharing with them on what you are doing?
Yes, I do share my experience when I get back. Also, we talk online. The one that needs urgent sharing, I share it with them. The one that can wait till I get home, when I get home, I share it.
Well, how do you feel when people say that public relations job is not a job for anybody? It's for people who are deep, knowledgeable, and who are ready to face challenges. How do you feel about it?
Okay, I feel it's a normal thing, because for someone to venture into this kind of field, you must be very well prepared, because the challenges here are not fixed. They come as time goes on. So it is not that this is how the challenge is going to come. It varies. So I feel it's a normal thing to say when people say that.
So everyday experience can come.
Yes.
Can come positive, can come negative,
can be neutral.
Can be neutral.
Yes, sir.
So, which means you've already positioned your mind that, look, whatever the scenario, of course, you are ready to adjust. Well, we are going to end this program shortly. But before we end the program, I'd like to ask Elizabeth your general impression about your image PR program.
I think so far it has been a nice program. Like when I found out that there is a public relations, because I heard from somebody that, there is a when he heard that I was into public relations and advertising, I was like, there is a public relations program on TV. And I was like, wow, that's a very nice concept to bring to life. So I think it is a very nice program to enlighten people more about what public relations is about, because I don't think many people know that what public relations is, because like it's a developing concept in Nigeria today.
Really.
So I think it's a really nice idea to share the idea of what public relations is to people, so they can know what it is about. Yeah.
How are you going to partner in promoting PR through this medium?
How am I going to partner?
Yeah, because when you look at your image program, it has a lot of channels. YouTube, Facebook, internet, and how are you using those channels yourself? How are you using them? Okay. As a PR student, how are you using those channels?
I use YouTube once in a while, because I post vlogs on there once in a while. I use TikTok like every day, and Instagram like every day.
So you are supposed to be our agent, be our partner in progressing public relations.
So when you start something, make sure you see through it, and also have some audacity, because the audacity you have today can take you somewhere later. Don't be shy, don't be timid. So that's my advice.
Yeah, don't be shy, don't be stupid. Be ready to pull through challenges. Be innovative, be creative. And that is why and what this Siwes experience is all about. This is where we're going to call it a day on your image, the public relations program, the first in Africa and piloted by OGTV. I'm glad to be with you. See you another time.
Thank you, sir.
See you another time, Emmanuel. Our viewers, it's been wonderful relating with these students. We come your way next week with a brand new topic. Until that time, stay blessed.
Next week, Ibadan stands at the crossroads of history as the drums of tradition echo and the city readies itself for pageantry. A new chapter is about to unfold. On Saturday Special, we bring you an exclusive look into the